Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Speaks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's sporting events, major sporting events. And today we'll have picks for you from NFL. Got a divisional battle for you today. Also, college football checks in with a single game. Of course, 3 elimination games. Couldn't get the 4th one in. I didn't think the Reds were going to do it anyway, right? So we got three elimination games today. So high drama today in Major League Baseball. So looking forward to that. WNBA returns tomorrow. The Drama Mama is back tomorrow on the court. But today it's all men's action today. So let's meet our crew. And before we do that, let's give us that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. Really helps us build up our audience. Hit that subscribe button. A lot of great content here on the Tony's YouTube channel. Let's say Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Not too much, Tony. Trying to stay warm. It's a bit chilly here. It's that time of year where the temperature it's like almost 80 during the day and below 40 at night. So it's the drastic temperature change. But watching the sports, but some pretty good games going on. Boston and the Yankees. The Yankees stay alive, as they say. They were right down to the wire. Their bullpen kept him in there late. Plenty of opportunities for Boston to smack it wide open, and they just didn't get the hit and left the door open for the Yankees. And now we're going to see Game 3. So it is what it is there. Padres answered the tune, as you said. So we got a couple Game 3s today. Thank you for that. We got some Game 3s. Otherwise, we'd be talking about prime time. Talk about prime time game going tonight. Woo-wee! We got Sam Houston and New Mexico. Woo! Prime time game. Big game of the week.
That's right. Well, don't worry. They loaded tomorrow because we knew tomorrow there wasn't going to be much going on. So we loaded it for tomorrow, too.
We got lots tomorrow for college football.
We got college football because tomorrow's an off day in MLB. So we're really loaded there. Okay, we're getting there. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's going on?
Not much. I was on the opposite end of that Padres Cubs there. Had the Cubs there. Thinking they could get it done yesterday against Dylan Cease. Had 2 from the home run hit list. The home runs have come very slim in the postseason here. Like yesterday with Ohtani, had all of the green that he could have and didn't hit anything. So, home run wise. But anyway, my Reds are out of it. They didn't deserve to win it, especially after that 6th inning where you load the bases and Ellie De La Cruz chokes. So they're out of it. Dodgers are in, ready to get to today.
Ready to get to today, indeed. Say hello, El Ninos. What's going on?
Yeah, doing pretty good. 1-0 with a push yesterday. So, unfortunately, the Dodgers couldn't build that lead early enough for me, but still got the push there. Got the win with the Yankees, and happy for my Dodgers, obviously. No need to sweat them today, so that's a good thing, and I'll just be able to enjoy the rest of these games.
Yeah, that would be some sweat if they went to a 3, right? That would have been massive there.
I mean, I don't know. Again, that questionable decisions there. I don't know why Abbott didn't get the start. I don't know. Anyway.
They want him on full rest. That's what they wanted to do. They had to clinch the last day of the year, and they lost. They backed in. Mm-hmm. And this team is back in.
Time to rest now.
They got plenty of time to rest, no doubt about that. Javon, what's happened? I see it's a little chilly up there in the Pacific Northwest as well.
Man, just like Rod said, it'll be 70 degrees by noon, and then we're sitting here at like 40, 30 right now. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It's all good. I got my little jacket on. We'll keep it pushing. Looking forward to today's games. Yesterday was a little rough. I dropped the Cubs yesterday. I don't know what I saw, but I saw the opposite side, I guess. They got blanked 3-0. And then I took a long shot. I took a long shot with Detroit and Cleveland going to extra innings. Once again, I don't know what I saw there. It was good until the bottom of the 8th. I can paint the picture for you. I was sitting here. I had my pregame speech ready. I was going to come on the show and tell y'all how. Yeah, right. That got blew up, man. So it's all good. It's a new day. Bounce back. Come on. We'll get to it.
Just one bad inning because that was on the way. That was on the way to extras. One bad inning there.
Man.
And, that's all it took. Just one boom, one big blow there. Let's solo. What's happening?
All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Nice little card today. Let's fire. Let's get to it.
Let's fire. Let's get to it indeed. Okay, yeah. Well, I did miss with the Cubs yesterday. I had the Cubs and knocked the Padres out. Didn't like Cease up there, but another day we'll look to bounce it back. All right, NFL. We'll get it started here. Single from the NFL day, 49ers and Rams. We've seen this line move up because,
I didn't get to get my weather report, though, Tony.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead, Sean. We said this is John yet? Sean, what's happening?
Guys are like 40 degrees. It's supposed to be 95 today for me. So just relaxing October weather. Not bad humidity, though. Humidity is not too bad, so that's good. 95 feels like 95. It's not too hot here.
Speaking of which, yeah, managed to step outside my backyard last night without breaking a sweat, so that's pretty nice out here. So yeah, nice little drop in temperature out here for us as well.
Only 79% humidity. Nice
there, El Nino. So you don't have to change your shirt anymore. So it's good. All right, there. So we got everyone covered here. So we'll get to the game. Divisional battle, 49ers and Rams. We've seen this line move up because the 49ers injury, just like preseason, moving to the regular season, they're full of injuries everywhere. Guys on the eye. A lot of the receivers have been hit hard. Their Rams got an injury there to the tight end and their right tackle. But here, we're getting a lot of limit increases here, guys. We'll see what's rolling here. But anyway, in this game, we got the Rams favored anywhere from 8.5. I'm seeing some 9s at circa total 45 to 44.5. And we start here with Rob.
Yeah, you look here. It's the 49ers taking on the Rams. Both teams 3-1 to start the season. So, hey, if both teams are healthy, this would be a pretty good game. But as we alluded to, this 49ers team dealing with a bunch of injuries again. Tough spot. You're going against the Rams defense that we know is real good. Going to be tough to run the ball. 49ers haven't been good at running the ball all season long. Only averaging 3.3 yards per rush. Barely breaking 100 yards rushing the ball. So going to be tough to move the ball on the ground, and you're going to have to rely on good old Mac Jones to get the job done. Mac Jones is going to have to try to use his arm. I think that's the only way you're going to beat this Rams squad. And we know what the Rams have been doing defensively against the pass. Only giving you 6 yards per attempt and keeping teams below 200 yards of passing. Basically keeping teams below 300 yards of offense all season long has been this Rams squad. So for me, I'm going to take the under in the first half. I see it at, 22.5? Yep, low-scoring game, low-scoring first half as well. I think we see a lot of long drives because we know the Rams can move the ball as well. I like the under here. Low-scoring game between the two divisional opponents. Give me the under in the first half. I see it 22.5. Give me the under. I think it might have come down a little bit. I'll double-check that number for you. But either way, we're getting low-scoring first half.
There we go from Rod. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'll go full game under 44.5, 45, depending on what you get there. Like Rod alluded to, I think we see a lower scoring matchup here. A lot of running game here. 49ers are banged up, so I'll just take the under.
Yeah, from Chris on over to Sean.
I think you got to look at some props here for San Fran. I know people don't love Mac Jones. He's a little banged up right now, but this whole team is just a hot mess. 2 years in a row for the Niners like this? Yeesh. But how about like McCaffrey and that kid Robinson, the other who they traded for running back wise? You got to think they'd be running the ball and like little flare passes and stuff like that. And since you're depleted on wide receiver, I mean, you can see CMC lining up in the slot. So I'm looking maybe receiver props for those guys. And that dude Tong's the tight end. I did a anytime tutty on that guy because if they get one, you know how Kittle was in that system. And this guy looks like he's going to, that's – again, that is going to be a quarterback safety valve anyway. So why not on a short week look for that guy? 9 points. I think this is getting way out of hand here. I think you got to take the Rams. I was kind of liking them at 5.5 when it was just Mac Jones starting. I'm like, I don't think there's much movement between Mac Jones and Purdy. But listen, you lose a bunch of skill guys. You got they got a lot of guys out there. But 9 points, I think you almost have to just. It might be a little autoplay for me. Throw something on it just based on. Short week, Robert. I mean, if I lose, what's it going to be? 26-6. I mean, it's not going to be. It'll be ugly, but it won't be like they're getting shut out 55-0 or something. I got to take the 9. I think.
There we go. I'm trying to look for the backup for the Niners, but their backups are. I mean, the number 3 quarterbacks, Curtis Rourke, is out as well. So I'm trying to find out who their backup is to Mac Jones today, because their number 3 is Curtis Rourke is out. So there may be some phone calls. I don't know what they're going to do to get that backup to Mac Jones today, unless Purdy's out. So he's not going to be the backup guy. Curtis Rourke is out. So the big question mark: who's backing up?
Indiana, right?
Yeah, that's Miami, Ohio. Was it Rourke? Was it Indiana? I think it was a transfer, right? Yeah, Rourke was the backup, hurt as well. So I got to look up who the backup is. We go over to El Nino's.
Yeah, I got in on the Rams -3. So I mean, I guess at this point I could be looking at my middle here if I want to, but again, still not rushing to it. I mean, we're looking at this game last night was 7.5. It went to 8 as we were talking about it. It's 9 now, and again, still not showing any signs of slowing down. So, guess a lot of bets. I'm sure parlay money, teaser money coming in on the Rams, all kinds of stuff. So that's you can still see this number climbing in. And even if I were to middle now, I still think I could probably get a better number live, right? If the Rams are going to come out here and they get off to a good start at least. So maybe a little bet on the Niners now with the points, and maybe try to live bet them again, getting like 14 or so.
Adrian Martinez is the
backup
practice squad guy.
Okay, so they got him from. He was on the Giants, wasn't he? He was on someone. He was on someone.
He's a Jets guy. Adrian
He
Martinez.
was Jets guy.
He's
Yeah,
a Nebraska guy. He's fabulous.
All right, so they had to poach a practice squad guy from someone else's squad. That's what they did. So, while they may have, if desperation goes, he's a running quarterback. So, if nothing goes, anything works, they can always run him. So, Adrian Martinez there. Move on over to El Nido. We had El Nido. So, move on to Javon. Javon,
He frozen?
He froze. He's frozen. The frozen Northwest. It's been freezing.
That's a good freeze. That's a normal.
Yeah.
He's got a normal face.
Very stoic, frozen. Hey,
There's
been a lot worse frozen I've seen. Trust me. I've seen a lot of bad. I've seen a lot of bad.
I've seen a lot worse.
A lot worse. On over to Solo.
Like you said, we got the Rams and 49ers. 49ers definitely banged up. Like you say, Pearsall and a bunch of the skill players are out. Mac Jones has looked decent this season, but I think the Rams defense is strong. They're definitely strong versus stopping the run. Rod attested that about 3.5 yards a carry. I think San Francisco struggled moving the ball. I learned my lesson last week. I'm landing with the Rams. I'm not fading the Rams at home anymore.
Yeah, Rams got a little gift yesterday on that one. That quarterback fumble, and then the guy slips on that 86-yard touchdown pass. They got a little fortunate there yesterday. I actually made up for that bad luck they had in that Philly game because they had a little fortune there. Someone was mentioning in the chat about McCaffrey. I watched that Jaguar game because I was on the Jaguars, so I really watched that game closely. San Francisco and Jacksonville. Christian McCaffrey, man, he doesn't have that burst anymore, man. I don't want to say that he's cooked, but he did not have that burst. Did not have it, man. And the result, you think it's cooked, right, Solo? He looked like he was cooked. I was like looking at him. I didn't want to jump to a conclusion and say that he's cooked, but man, in open field did not have that explosiveness. Maybe it's because the Jaguars are young and fast on defense, which they are. Like I told you, that Jaguar team is starting to look like those old. Who was that kid? Who was that guy? Coughlin. They're starting to look like that Coughlin Jaguars team, the way they're structured, man. Because their line play, their front seven is aggressive, man. They're ball hawkers, man. The way they played that defense against them were fantastic. And San Francisco could be a little beat up because those Jaguars can hit you hard. You're going to feel – I'm pretty sure they're feeling sore after that game because, man, those Jags were hitting you at fast speed and young and fast. So I think they're a little sore on the sore as well. But, yeah, I'm going to go under. I agree with everyone's assessment here on the under. 49ers not running the ball. That's going to put Mac Jones in tough situations here and on down and distance. And I think that plays right into the Rams' hands. And Rams are kind of that team that kind of likes to milk clock at the end of the games. So I can see them with these long drives, just milking clock and getting the under. Matter of fact, the Rams is a home favorite, 9-2 the under in that one. So I agree there with the under in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show. Turn our attention on over to college football as we will look at the single game on the board. It'll be CBS Sports Network. ESPN's busy with baseball, so they didn't schedule anything on their networks, as you'd expect there. Sam, we got Conference USA on CBS Sports Network here. Sam Houston State and New Mexico State. We used to see these guys on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but we got them on a Thursday tonight. Here we've got Sam Houston road favorite 2.5, up from 1.5 at the open. Total 53.5. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, and looking at this game, you know what? I was kind of leaning to an under to start this game because the offenses have been pretty bad. But you look at what the defenses have been giving up. You know what? I think these offenses come here and shine and have themselves a pretty good game. You look at Sam Houston State. Hey, they ran it up on New Mexico State last season. And, hey, it was their QB's back. He returned last game, but he'll be back this game. Again, so this will be his second return back for Hunter Watson. He's completing about 55% of his passes. He's a mobile QB, so he likes to get out and run. So that's where he's scored his 2 touchdowns. And I think New Mexico defense definitely can give up some offense as well, especially with Hunter Watson being able to use his legs. And then you look at the Sam Houston defense, and they haven't been good. Their secondary isn't very good at all, and I think Logan Fife of New Mexico, hey, he's only completing 55% of his passes, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Need to clean up the interceptions, but against the Sam Houston defense, that's their secondary is not very good. They're allowing 67% of the passes to be completed, giving them almost 200 yards of offense through the air, allowing 8.8 yards per play. Yikes. Actually, 70% of the passes being completed against Sam Houston. Yeah, give me the over. I think we see plenty of offense. And I think New Mexico State's a live dog here to upset Sam Houston as well. So I like New Mexico State, but give me the over. Plenty of offense here on Thursday night.
Yeah, from Ron, we move right on over to Chris.
Yeah, in this situation, both these guys, Sam Houston 0-4 to the spread, New Mexico State 1-3 to the spread. I'm gonna take the dog there with the points with Ben. Just at least they've covered one. I mean, it's not a game I'm going to be watching or care anything about, but given the data and everything like that, I'd rather have the points with New Mexico State.
There you go. From Chris on over to Sean.
Gotta love the under in this one. I mean,
No.
53.5. You look at
No, I love the over. I don't love the under. Definitely don't love the under in this one.
I gave the under yesterday. I'm sticking with it. Sticking with the under.
By Nets.
I think we go head to head sometimes. You gotta.
You got to, right? We can't always agree on everything, but hey.
It's like you look at it, it's like, how isn't this game 37-30? Like, why is this total in the 50s?
Mhm.
I don't know. Sign me up. I'm on it already.
He's on
It's
it.
a premium. It's a freemium.
There you go. You got a freemium here from Sean. We move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, not going to go full game here, but I do think that New Mexico State can keep it close at home. So I like them plus the half point here in the first quarter. It is a little juicy, so if you don't want to lay that juice, they're even money with the half point in the first half. I kind of like that as well.
Yeah, from El Ninos on over to Solo.
Sam Houston, New Mexico State. So her in this game, don't like either team. Sam Houston has better quarterback play, a little more mobile. I think points could be premium. I'm gonna stay away from that total. Definitely wouldn't lay the spread with anybody. Just give me Sam Houston on the money line.
There we go here from Solo. I'll tell you what I think here. I'll look at Mexico State here plus 5-1 of the spread as a home dog for this Aggies team. Mexico State has won both home games behind really good defensive performance. Bearcats dropped all 3 on the road, including a 17-point loss at Hawaii. Their offense numbers have not been very good on the road. 3.3 yards per rush, inefficient quarterback play. And they're 6-9 of the spread on the road. I'll look at New Mexico State there at that plus price. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show as we move on over to baseball. 3 elimination games here. Game 3. It's exciting games from 3 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern. Got these all jumbled up here, but we like it. Let's take a look here at any of the pitching will be Flattery and Saccone in the Detroit-Cleveland. Darvish and Tyone. It will not be Horton. Horton is out for this series with that ribcage injury. So Tyone gets the call today for the Cubs. There, Boston and New York. It's Early and Schlittler going there. So have fun with that name, guys. I'm sure you didn't want to see that when the announcers didn't want to see this go to 3. I can tell you that right now. So we'll tell you here the weather situations here. We have the wind blowing out slightly, 6 miles per hour out in Cleveland. It's a swirling wind today in Chicago, right to left, 8 miles per hour there in Chicago today. We also have swirling winds in New York Yankees, right to left. So that short porch there is going to help those guys that like to hit those home runs over right field. Swirling winds there. No rain in the forecast. We're going to get these games in. Might be a little bit of wind in all of them. With some of them are blowing out, some of them are swirling. So there you go. So let's get to the odds in these games here. Major League Baseball deciding game 3s. Tigers and Guardians. Guardians at $1.23, total 7. Padres and Cubs. Cubbies $1.11, total 7.5. Red Sox and Yankees. Yankees $1.67, total 7.5. The 8s are gone now. All home teams favored here. We see totals in the 7s or 7.5s in this one. We start with Rod.
Yeah, for me, first couple of plays for you. First one I'm looking at, give me the Detroit team total under. Flaherty's on the bump, right? So you expect him to he hasn't been great at all for the Tigers. You've seen he's taken on Cleveland 3 times this year. And the problem is he's pitched well against the Guardians. So I give it to him. He's pitched well on those starts. The problem is he gets no run support in those starts. In those 3 starts, Detroit has mustered up 1 run in the 3 starts against Cleveland this year when Flaherty's been on the bump. So if you can't score runs, how do you expect to win a ball game? So I'm going to take the team total of Detroit under in this one. I think they struggle again to get some runs off Ciccone. And then we know the Guardians bullpen is lights out, shut down. So give me the Detroit team total under. And then another one I'm looking at here is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Give me the Padres and Cubs under 7.5. Man, it was 7 all in the first 2 games. And now you're going to jack it up. Tyone's been pitching well. Darvish, when he gets that extra day of rest, they've found that if they give him an extra day of rest, well, he's got a couple of extra days of rest. He comes in and deals. So I think Darvish deals. I think we get ourselves a low-scoring one. Winners got to 3 in all those the first couple. So I don't see us getting the winner getting over 3 again. Give me the under in the Cubs matchup.
There you go. Yeah, Darvish was in
And
there.
Alessandra's here, so I see Alessandra in the chat. So guess what? Here's a freemium for you. Bye-bye, Red Sox.
Oh!
They want the Yankees taking on the Blue Jays. It's more of a better TV game. Nobody wants to watch Boston take on the Blue Jays. No way. They want to see Yankees, Blue Jays, Yankees smash the Red Sox. They Schlittler with the gem for the Yankees. Premium for you.
There you go.
Yankees on the run line. They kick the crap out of the Boston today.
There you go. 2 rookies on the mound. 2 rookies on the mound in a deciding game. And like you said, who would have thought we would see rookies on the mound here in the deciding game? Unbelievable what baseball's going through right now. On over to Chris.
For all that talking, give me the Red Sox on the money line. Early's going to have the best game of his life. I said it the other day. I'll keep saying it. I don't want to see the Yankees any further than this. If we got to, maybe the Blue Jays can knock them out. But hope Early has the best game of his life here. I'm going to take the Red Sox on the money line. Give me I'm not a Yu Darvish fan. Give me Chicago at home there to walk it off. And give me the under. Tigers, Guardians there. I think we see a lower scoring matchup in this one between these two.
For some walk-offs there. Don't celebrate too much. You got to play on Saturday if you get a walk-off here, guys. This is all what happened to the Reds. I'll move on over to Sean.
I'm trying to figure out what happened to Louis Gill. He's still around, right? Like, I know
Gill is still around, but he's still.
I don't think it matters.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, he pitched the other day.
Well, remember he got game 1 against the Blue Jays, so maybe there's.
I like him more than I like Schlittler.
Yeah.
In this spot. I mean, okay, he's had a nice little run. I mean, I know what I got out of Gill. I saw him in the playoffs last year. He's pitched enough this year where he's kind of back into the flow. I don't know. I mean, I just look at the number. I mean, do I want to lay 165 in an elimination game with a guy who I don't know who's going to perform? Both of these games have been dogfights. Like, why wouldn't you take the? I mean, I would lean Boston just based on it's a 140, but give me the over again. Give me an over with these pitchers. I'm not. Again, I didn't play as much as I want. Like, I was like, baseball playoffs. I'm not gonna bet every game. I didn't bet this one. Cubbies, San Diego. Like, this is a crap series. Like, the matchups are bad. Like, I want to take the Padres and Yu Darvish to do. Come on.
Well, you gotta cut him slack in that game 7 against the Astros because the Astros were cheating, right? Because we all remember that game 7 we pitched for the Dodgers in that deciding World Series game. So that one, I don't know how you figure that because they knew it was coming, right? When he was on the mound in that game 7, right? So
give me the. I'm gonna go over Cubbies and over Yanks. There you go. There you go.
It was a bullpen game for the Padres yesterday. They used all their good guys yesterday, by the way, because Cease only went. Yeah. We thought Cease only went 3 1/3 or something. Yeah, he didn't go very far like we thought. So they used yesterday was kind of their bullpen game for the Padres. We move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, they may have cheated that game, but did they cheat this whole season for his 5.38 ERA? I don't know. I don't think we can blame them for all that. But that being said, in Yu Darvish's defense here, he has kept this lineup to an under 200 batting average against here, allowing just 18 hits in 93 at bats to these Cubs. So again, it's a lot of contradicting numbers for me in this Padres Cubs game for the sides and totals as well. So this one I still don't have a very strong play on. The one I like better here for everyone on the show is the Guardians early here. I like them to get the job done at home. I'm going to have Ciccone have the better start here. And again, Flaherty does have good numbers against the Guardians, but just as Rod was saying, no run support for him, and this Tigers offense has just disappeared more often than not lately. So I'll take the Guardians to get the job done at home.
There we go. Here from El Ninos. We move on to Solo.
Yeah, you know where we going. Tigers and the Guardians. Flaherty's on the bump. Season's on the line. No, thank you. Give me the Guardians on the money line. Sometimes you got to dance with the girl you came with, but I still think the Guardians are the better team. I think we possibly see some runs. I'm not a big fan of Flaherty. I think he probably goes about 4.5, 5 innings. Sharp contact, frequent base runners. Take the total over. Take Guardians money line.
There we go here from Solo here. Tell you what I think about these games. Yeah, I agree with Solo. I like the Guardians here. It really comes down to the bullpen performance here. The Guardians bullpen from game one all the way to the end of the season has been sharp. It's been a fantastic bullpen here. You look at Flaherty on the road here, 14 road starts, ERA approaching 5.5. Detroit bullpen past 25 games, ERA approaching 5. And look at the past 28 for the Guardians bullpen ERA 2.22. That's all we've been talking about all year is how good the Guardians bullpen has been. And here we are with Flaherty on the mound. If this turns into where the Guardians have to hold a lead or it's a tight game, I want the team with a better bullpen. And by far, it's the Guardians with a better bullpen. So I gotta look.
And you gotta look at it this way with their bullpen. They got rid of the two guys who were actually throwing games for them.
That's right.
So, I mean, imagine how much better they'd be if these guys would say, you know what, I don't want to make $4,000 on a wild pitch.
That's right. That's right. And plus the limits were higher in the postseason, so they should have waited to the postseason. They would have made more money. I don't know why they did it in low limit during the low limit regular season game, but that's amateur style. That's what happens. But although I will say this, Gaddis has grown up a little bit. Gaddis used to be a nervous wreck on the mound in these high leverage situations. I hope he doesn't get that way in game. That's my only one that I'm worried about is Gaddis. Because he had struggles the first 2 years in his league with nerves. He was shaking on the mound, and he had trouble. But I think hopefully that's out of his system now, and in this situation he doesn't let his nerves get the best of him because he does get a little nervous on the hill. You could tell by his body language with Gaddis because they needed him a lot, and he stepped up because they lost their closer, right? And Gaddis stepped his game up. So he's the one guy I'm a little concerned about. But anyway, the bullpens performed well. I like Guardians. It's hard for me not to take this home team. Darvish, as much as I respect Darvish, his road numbers just scare the hell out of me here. I mean, it's just tough to back him here. 7 road starts, ERA 7.26. And trust me, Taillon, I don't know where this came from this year because it hasn't been like that before, right? He's been a fade machine as well, And we talk highly of. It's funny the Cubs have 2 guys you love to fade, but Boyd has more horrible seasons than good seasons. Right, Boyd has been a fade machine, but somehow he's fixed himself. And Taillon has been a fade machine, but got fixed in Chicago. Maybe that Chicago pitching coach has fixed these guys. Maybe he has. So I'll look at Chicago on that one. I'm going to take this approach here with Early and Schiller. These lineups have not seen him pitch. Believe it or not, Early has not pitched against the Yankees. Schiller has not pitched against Boston. So I'm going to look at the under in that one. They have not seen these guys. So I'm going to use that angle there for that one. I'm not going to look at any stats. Just going to say, hey, look, Early's been a sharp pitcher, but the Yankees haven't seen him. Schiller put some good numbers up this year, less than 3 ERA in the Bronx. It's a hard place to do it for a rookie, right? Your ERA is under 3 in New York. Got to give the guy credit, and Boston has not seen him. So, and he's got a 28% strikeout rate, and this Early kid's got a 37% strikeout rate. I got to go under in that game. It's going to come down to, and the bullpens. Actually, believe it or not, look at the past 5 games. Both bullpens have been pretty good. So I'll look at an under in that one there. I just think the fact that they have not seen these guys pitch. I don't know how they got away with it, but they did. None of these lineups seen them. The Wrigley Field is swirling winds right to left. It's not blowing. It's not in or out. It's swirling to the right. So that's the wind today there in Chicago. So it's a little different there. Stifler. All right. We'll see there. All right. Taillon. All right. We got to through that one.
Who did the Dodgers play? The winner of which one?
They playing Phillies. Yeah, Phillies. And I think it's going to be Ohtani. I think it's going to be Ohtani on the mound is what I heard. I'm not sure, but I thought
Ohtani versus Sanchez. Ohtani versus Sanchez, game 1.
We'll be fine.
Dodgers plus 115.
Here's Jorge chiming in. We had a long time no see, Jorge. Get in the stream. What do you got here? Dodgers will use the AL instead of the Charmin TP in the World Series. Oh, there we go.
I was listening the other day. They were doing. I saw you guys were doing the what's the thing I don't like, the future bets, and nobody took the Dodgers. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah,
I
5-1 and up to 7-1.
Took 3. I took the,
Yeah, I'm rooting
the
for 'em.
Dodgers, the Phillies, and the Blue Jays. Dodgers,
No, I
Phillies, Blue
did.
Jays.
Listen, I went with the Yanks because they were
I like
7, but I said the Dodgers or Yankees are 5 and 7. I said, like, why wouldn't you take a shot on those guys? Listen, the Mariners would be a great story if they won, right? You'd be like, wow, look at that Mariners, 50 years of baseball, never get there. I mean, I don't think the Phillies, again, this is kind of like the Brew Crew, like Sanchez and who's the other guy they got? Suarez. I can't believe it. They're like 13-5, 2.80 ERAs. Like, I just can't get behind them. I figured the Eflin loss be catch them. Or not Eflin.
Well, they've regressed a little bit too. The Philly starters.
You know, my thing with the Dodgers is just tough because everybody's like a 5-inning. Like, you saw these last 2 games, they give up runs. Like,
I know. The middle relief sucks for the Dodgers.
Yeah, but we can hit.
and that's the Reds. What happens when you play a good team?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we were
Hit
up
some
a
more.
bunch though.
No, is that
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. Of
I
course,
don't know.
the Phillies.
I
Don't
think-
forget
I think
don't forget the Phillies bullpen is no great shakes either. You
Yeah.
know, too
I
bad
got that
bullpen.
Duran guy. I'll take that Duran guy over anybody in the Dodgers bullpen.
Sasaki right now, the way Sasaki's throwing.
Who that guy? Come on.
Sasaki looks.
I can't
good.
trust the guy who's crying the first week of the year. I can't do it. The pressure's gonna get to him.
No crying in baseball.
Well, you
Except
just
for
got to
that
get
kid.
3 outs. It's different. You just got to get 3 outs out there, the bullpen. So it's just backing up, and maybe I don't know. We don't know Kershaw. What they're going to do with Kershaw? He may be the 8th guy in the bullpen too. So that's a possibility too.
What are we-
Kershaw.
The guy's a star. Let him start for 3 innings. Let him be your opener for 3 innings. He's a starter. He has a routine for fucking a Hall of Fame career. But no, let's throw him in, get him up in the 8th inning to get 2 outs. Are you out of your mind? Like, he's not going to come in. That is not his role. Let him be your. They have spot starters, right? They have these. Oh, we're going to have an opener. How about the Hall of Fame guy as your opener for 2 innings? You're telling me he can't go 2+ innings and not give up a forget about a run. He won't even give up a hit. But no, we're going to bring him in. Hurry up. Change your routine. I know you've only been pitching for 17 years, but switch it up this month. You'll be fine.
I don't know when Glasnow is going. Glasnow might go in game. No, Glasnow's better at home, so I would push him to game 3 because Glasnow's been horrible on the road. I don't know who the game 2 starter will be for LA.
Maybe that's what Kershaw wanted. Maybe he wanted to be put in the bullpen. He wants to come in that situation to be the shutout guy. It's he knows he's only going to go 3 innings at best. So then, does he want to be the hindrance that comes in and blows the team? All of a sudden, you put your team behind the 8 ball. You come in the first few innings, and next thing you know, he gives up a couple, and you're down 5-0. Does he want that? No. Maybe he's the guy that they put in the bullpen. That's all he wanted. He's like, hey, I can come along and join the team. Moral support. I've been around 17 years. Nothing like having that veteran leadership.
He had a good season.
To get those guys up. Yeah, he did have a half-decent season. Not in the beginning. He was awful. I'm telling you, every time I see him when he started, it was like, over. Who's on? Kershaw starting over. Man, I had it on a nice run. When he started the year, he was awful. It was like Dodgers and overs were the way to go. And then he finally started to pitch. It took a little bit for him to get warming up, but he started to trend to the unders. But
I think Ori has it there.
A lot of those overs were the bullpen giving it up too, though.
A lot of those
he had
were,
some good starts in those overs as well, where the bullpen gave it up, and he got his run support as well. So yeah.
Yep. There you go. So we got you everybody in, right? Through the baseball. We got through the baseball. I got my stuff in, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we got through all the baseball. Now it's time for our purple segment where Cabs giving a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. We got a lot of game of the futures coming up as well. So we'll start off here with Rock.
There's an NBA today, preseason.
Is that going on or was it canceled? I thought I saw a cancellation. Well, we don't really. Right? You can give an NBA preseason here in the. I
haven't studied. I just thought it was on the card, but okay.
Yeah, there was. I know Knicks and Sixers were going. Then I saw a cancellation. Let me double check. I know tomorrow there's a doubleheader with the Lakers involved in it.
I thought
let me see.
76ers. Okay.
76ers.
I think it starts in like an hour. But is it noon?
I think it's early. Right?
They're playing overseas. They're playing overseas.
Yeah, they're playing like Dubai or Belgium.
Dubai or something like that. I thought I saw canceled in my screen there. I don't know if it's going on or not, but yeah, there is a.
Which one?
Well, I guess it's going to go. Knicks and Sixers is off my screen.
Sixers.
Oh yeah, it's Abu Dhabi game. Yeah.
Abu Dhabi. I knew it was somewhere. If I apologize.
Abu Dhabi there. Yeah, they're going to play. I know tomorrow they play again. Let's see, NBA. Tomorrow, what do we got here? It's just a preseason. Yeah, it shows. Oh, we do. It's going to start at noon Eastern. Sixers and
90
Knicks.
minutes.
6-point favorite. Knicks
No,
total
you got
221.5. It's preseason NBA. Gotta love it. So that'll preseason NBA, preseason hockey. That is your parlay peripheral segment. Definitely.
Yeah, that's gonna take us to the Guardians game. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Got NBA.
Yeah,
You know,
they'll get you right into the Guardians game. I love it.
NBA TV likely will have that one. So we start here with Rod.
And that thing moved. It opened 4.5. It's up to 6.5 too. So gotta jump the other way. Give it the 76ers plus the points. That is way too far. It's just preseason game. Give me the dog and the points in that one. But for you guys here, let's go with a little two-teamer. We're gonna take the give me the Cubs on the money line, and then we're gonna throw the Yankees on the run line. Take the Yankees. Get rid of Boston today. Bye Boston.
Say goodbye to Boston, says Rod. We move on over to Chris.
I'll give you a couple player props here. Not really anything to pick from these games. Like Sean said earlier, I'm on board there with Jake Tongs. He's their tight end one. They've given up a couple touchdowns to the tight end one. So we'll take Jake Tongs. He's plus 400 for a touchdown tonight. And then your home run pick is going to be George Valera with the Guardians. Matches up well with Flaherty. Hit one yesterday. He's one of those under the radar guys, and he's at plus 660, so take him for a home run.
Here we go from Chris. Move on over to Sean.
All right, same ones as yesterday. We put out here with the college footies. 7-11 free picks, college football in the show. Not good. Got to get back on. Got to get back on track. I got to get on track first here for college football free picks. Sam Houston under 52.5 tonight. Delaware under 61.5 tomorrow. BYU under 47.5 Friday action. And again, Chris mentioned the Tongs. Let's go. That'll be my little shot there with a little football prop for a Thursday night.
There you go there from Sean. Move on over to Al Ninos.
I'll go Guardians, and if you want to turn that into a little bit of plus 172 money, you can throw Kyron Williams there on a little parlay if you want to do that to get an anytime touchdown. Yes, he is very chalky on his own.
Al Ninos there. Move on over to Solo.
We keeping it simple. Guardians money line.
There you go from Solo there. And I'll go, let's see what they have up here. Let me pull this one up again here. Yeah, my parlay today will be give me Guardians and Cubs, two-teamer there. All right, we got you through the parlay peripheral segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks, headed into a very good week of action here with baseball playoffs and the divisional series back on Saturday. So a lot of great coverage there. When you hit the link in the description, you'll land right here on Tony'sPicks.com, where you'll find our best bets premium plays up there for you guys as well. Leaderboard showcasing our records of top performers as well up on the leaderboards. We'll take a look here what Rod has for sale over at Tony's Picks. Rod's amongst the leaders here for the year, having a great year. Document over at Tony's Picks. Rod, what you got for sales?
Got me over on the site today. I've got my Thursday night total takedown. I'm going to put some games into a package, so I've got a bunch more there for you today. I got like 3 more plays up there for you, so just want to sure which ones to put in the package. So I've got my best bet of the day, though, my Thursday night football total takedown, so love that play. You can scoop that up singly, or, hey, it's that time of year you want to get onto a long-term pass. As there's multiple sports rolling, so I cover them all. You name it, I'm covering it. Love NBA, love the NHL, love the NFL football, love the college football, college basketball. We smashed it last year, so you name it, I'm covering it. Besides the soccer and tennis, that's we got some guys for that. Definitely not covering soccer and tennis, but you name it, I'm covering CFL, WNBA. Love covering all those sports action. The bigger coffee mug is well on the way as well. So definitely jump aboard something long term, because it's that time of year. Just like I did last year, I started just climbing the leaderboard, and baseball always kicks my ass. So whatever it is in baseball, next year go a little bit light, because it's not my favorite sport on the board. And I usually give some back, so we'll get it all back here with the other sports. As I said, NHL 5 days away now. We'll have the NHL regular season back. NBA is back 19 days for the kickoff on the 21st. So jump aboard that long-term pass. Take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional as well. You can see I'm not the only hot capper over the last month here at Tony's Picks. Number 2 on the over the last month. So when the calendar flipped to September, it's the time of year I love. So jump aboard with me. Now let's continue to put some cash into your pocket and build that bankroll.
That's right. Get on board right over at Tony Six long-term subscriptions. The way to go, especially with all these sports overlapping. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what Chris has for sale right now. Chris put together a great year in college football. Chris, what's for sale?
Kept it light today. Got you guys a best bet in the Thursday night football game. I didn't do any of these baseball games today. Just kind of want out of those and want to break until Saturday there. So we just give you a Thursday night football. We got 19 days till the kickoff of NBA. You guys know I covered that. Looking forward to those two games there. Houston, OKC, Golden State, Lakers. Should be good opening there. So yeah, I do those. I do college football and NFL, and as well as in baseball. We still got that the rest of October. So hop on something long-term, short-term. Let me help you get paid there. 2-for-1 capper, pair us up, let two people work for you. Don't forget the promo code Tony T at checkout, save you to 15%, and let's just try to keep doing well.
Get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. You can see our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. That's under profit amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site crits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Chris over at TonySpace.com and look for his long-term subscriptions and season passes up there as well. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what Sean has for sale. Sean amongst the unit leaders this year, 3,857 units of profit. This is all based on $100 unit wager size. Sean, what's for sale?
Well, I just grabbed Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback for the Niners, 925 for an anytime tutty.
Nice.
9-1, I got to go for it. MLB's up, Thursday NFL, college footies. There you go, 3-pack for Friday. Listen, a lot of college football, a lot of NFL, a lot of college basketball. Like Rod said, there's guys who are going to be in everything. NBA, no betting allowed. I'll find maybe a game or two a month. I cannot get involved with the NBA early. Not when there's college. I had a great college hoop season last year. NBA, I'll dive more into as the playoffs and people take the game serious. I can't get into this nonsense. The NBA Cup. What the NBA Cup? They got to steal the name from hockey. Stanley Cup. It's the NBA Cup. Oh yeah.
The money game. They should just call it the money game. That makes better sense.
You see what I got going on. Listen, pair me up because I tell you, no hockey, no NBA, no WNBA, CF, whatever's going on. I'm gonna stick with what I kind of know, and that's about it. So there you have it.
There you go. Looks like West Virginia's quarterback's out there. So there you go. Get on board with Sean over at Tony's Picks. One-day passes and, of course, long-term subscriptions the way to go. Get on board with Sean. Of course, he likes to get his plays in early, especially if you like the NFL, college football. He's loaded his loaded guard here. Some of these plays will not show up in packages because, well, line moves. So avoid that. Buy the long-term subscriptions. Get the numbers early before they move. Get on board with Sean over at Tony's Picks, one of the top unit performance on the site. Let's see what's rolling here. See what El Ninos has for sale right now. El Ninos put together a good 30 days. What you got, El?
Yeah, still Ninos betting allowed for me as far as the NBA is concerned. Yeah, we'll be all over that as well as the NHL when that comes around. But yeah, as of today, as I mentioned, that line moved way too much on the Rams for me to have it up there. But hey, if it somehow comes back down live and you get the Rams under a touchdown, if the Niners get off to a good start, under a field goal, sorry, I'll be back. Yeah, I could definitely recommend a live bet on the Rams there. But as of right now, no play in the NFL for me up for sale. Congrats if you're on the long-term pass and got the -3. But yeah, just the MLB for me today, I guess. If you're looking for a single play there, may have another one in the MLB as well, but that's definitely my stronger one up there if you want to check that out. And if not, yeah, grab a long-term or 2-for-1 capper pass. Always your best way to go. Pair me up with your favorite capper.
That's right. You know, El Ninos over at Tony Six got a best play up there from baseball from El Ninos long-term subscription. Big weekend of action. Division series begins Saturday. And of course, all your college football, NFL as well. And of course, NHL starts in a few days, 5 days away. So lots of great action out there. And get on board with Al over at Tony's Picks. Let's see what the Solo's got rolling over at Tony's Picks right now. Solo, what you got?
I think I got a 3-pack up today. I got a best bet in the NFL and best bet in Major League Baseball. Kind of light today. Definitely waiting on the weekend. College football is here. We're ready to fire. NFL, we full stride. NBA's on deck. So sign up with me short-term, long-term. Pair me with your favorite capper. Pair me with the hottest capper. Make sure you use that 15% code. Don't parlay. Let's get to the bank.
Get to the bank with Solo. Best bet up there. Also a 3-pack from baseball. Got them ready to roll here on a 3-pack. Profit guarantee on those 3-packs. We'll get on board with Solo. Of course, long-term subscriptions also available. So get signed up with Solo over at Tony's Picks. Promo code Tony T at checkout. knocks off that 15% off. All right, guys, I've got a best bet on the board right now from NFL. Also, a play of the day from baseball, 2 premiums for me today. So get on board and match up with your favorite capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. That is a great plan over there at Tony's Picks. And of course, 2-for-1 capper promotion, the way to roll. Guys, with you here every day, 9:30 a.m. each time. It is the Tony's Picks morning show. Head on over to our YouTube channel where we have a lot of great content here over on the YouTube, guys. We've got great content flowing up there. If you check it out, on-demand content, you land on our homepage. This is what you'll see. I got my compilation videos up there from baseball and more. So check it out. Deeper dives for you there on the on-demand videos. We got Chris with his props of the day, home run props. That's been always popular feature there on the channel. Of course, just check out our NFL videos, college football videos, MLB videos, fight videos up there. All our videos in one tab, shorts up there as well. So lots of great content on over our channel. So check out our playlist with our cappers up there as well. NHL coming soon. So check it out over on the Tony's YouTube channel. And of course, if you ever missed a live show, just hit the live tab. In the live tab, you can watch a replay of our live show. We also have the night moves, the Prince of Darkness, Ramon, with DeAndre Stevenson as his co-host there. So DeAndre and Ramon on night moves overnight there. 2 a.m. Eastern time. Most of you guys watch the replays, of course, especially your East Coast folks. Get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, watch a replay of the Night Moves show for you on demand. Immediately following the end of the show, it's on demand, so you guys make it, especially you guys out in the East Coast, Central time zones, even the Mountain West time zone.
Oh, they live at 2 a.m.
They're live at 2 a.m.
Wow.
They're live.
I think it's later than 2 a.m.
Sometimes it's 2:30 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah.
That said 6 hours ago. So 6 hours ago puts it at like 4:30.
Yeah, they're very early.
In the middle of the night.
There you go. Night moves.
We find you the winners. We don't sleep.
They don't sleep. Ramon doesn't sleep. He just eats. All I need to do is eat. I don't need to sleep. So that's give him a pizza and he's happy.
They deliver pizza 24/7, don't they, Tony?
Yeah,
24/7.
Vegas a 24/7 day.
Oh yeah, they don't sleep. He can always get a piece of pizza.
Yeah, pizza gets him through the show too. You can see all the pizza crust everywhere on the show when the show starts. He just pounded a pizza to get him through it. Yeah, so him and DeAndre are on the show. Night Moves. Here, our new hire, DeAndre wanted to come on the Night Moves. We got him on the Night Moves. So him and Ramon on that Night Moves. And I said to guys, I know 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whenever time they start. It was a floating start times that we said. Yeah. So, but most importantly, it's there for you East Coast guys when you wake up early. 9:30 a.m. is, that's kind of late for you folks in the East, but we got a show you can wake up the morning to on demand, Night Moves. So check it out. So Ramon gets you all the plays with DeAndre there in the chat. We got some folks that chat up that late too. There are some folks chatting with them.
Come on, we got some DJ bettors. We're up late checking and diving.
That's right.
Trust me, it'll be it's that time of year. I'll be up late that time.
We may have some cappers also join them because Ramon sends email to everybody. So there may be some capper. We got DeAndre once. He goes, I'm a night guy. I'm an overnight guy. I want to do night. All right, you're on Night Move. So we paired him up with Ramon. The chemistry takes some time to put together, guys. So just give him some time. Ramon's a pro. He'll get the chemistry going. So check it out there on the Night Move show. On demand. Most of you guys are going to watch it on demand, especially you East Coast guys. Get up in the morning, get your cup of coffee, and watch the replay of the Night Moves. There you go. And, of course, happy hour. Watch it live because there isn't a whole lot of shelf live here. So watch this one live with Rod at 5 p.m. Eastern time, Rod. And of course, the regulars there with Rod and Brian. So check it out there with the happy hour show. And of course, our shorts content. A lot of great content up there. Of course, Rod, that happy hour rolling. I know the 2-3 zones coming back tomorrow as well, and hockey's not too far away.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, the happy hour has been a little bit of a tough grind this week, as we know we have some daytime baseball. So by the time we got to the happy hour, we're looking at a couple games, and then there wasn't a whole lot of sports action this week. But we know as we're moving forward on that happy hour show, you'll get the goalie news, and then when the NBA is back, hey, we know how the NBA rolls. You never know who's in until the last second in the NBA, so you would definitely want to tune into that happy hour show. And the Southpaw says, hey, it's Matchbox 20. It's 3 a.m. You must find Ramon. Even when you're lonely, it's 3 a.m. Find Ramon.
Prince of Darkness up there. Prince Ramon here, handing starting the show. It's a floating start time, guys, on this. I know Mr. Whisker's there with him as well. Oh, well, we
So
said
somebody said Ramon's still in bed. Oh no, he still might be sleeping.
no, why am I sleeping? Yeah, those late starts are tough. Of course, Chris, that home run hit prop's been a hit over on the site.
Yeah, it's been pretty popular. Like I said, postseason baseball's been a little bit lighter. I got you 4 out there. I didn't have the New York-Boston game at the time of the video, so I've got that now. I'll be posting out some additional comments to make sure your notifications are turned on. Like I've been commenting in these, keep it light, guys. Don't blow your entire bankroll on postseason. There's a lot of postseason left. Do not blow it all on these guys this soon. We still got a whole group of new games starting on Saturday, so we'll get you some more there. We'll continue it through postseason. I've got you something for NBA in the works there. And yeah, just be smart with your bankroll on these home runs, guys. They're long shots, so just pick your favorites and go.
There you go. Of course, Sean got you here in the mornings and more.
Mornings, yeah. But listen, Saturday, week. I was gonna say there's no game tomorrow, but Saturday would have been a good spot to come in with a bunch of baseball afternoon show. But I don't, did they not have something scheduled for Friday because they thought it was going to rain? What?
It was an off day because they're playing the wild card Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So they made a travel day Friday, just a travel day for everybody. Just start the division series on Saturday. I think what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And college football said we'll schedule 5 games, so that I guess they made up for it. I'm pretty sure. And also WNBA will have some preseason games on ESPN. I'm pretty sure there's NBA tomorrow, so they'll watch it. And the WNBA finals start.
And the WNBA finals start.
Drama Mamas are back on the court tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll be ready.
Because then it's funny because we go from Saturday 4 games, Sunday 2, and then we go back to this nonsense like guys are getting extra days off now next round.
Oh yeah,
you got.
I'm telling you that the way these days off are, you're going to see the Glasnow, Ohtani, and Sasaki is you're going to be your back end for the Dodger bullpen with all these days off coming up. I mean, that's kind of the way it's going to be.
Phillies Dodgers are playing what? Saturday, Monday,
yep.
Wednesday.
Yep.
Everybody plays Wednesday. That's great. So that means again you have whoever plays the Mariners and Blue Jays are going to be playing back to back on Saturday, Sunday, and then on Tuesday, Wednesdays.
Yep. So
the other team's getting days off to stretch out rotations.
Yeah. No, and their Dodgers bullpen set. They're gonna have their starters in the bullpen. That's what they wanted to do. And the Yankees, they don't have to put their bad pitchers out. So there you go. They're trying to fill in that Dodger Yankee World Series that they're trying to do again.
Ridiculous.
They're trying to get that. Okay, we're gonna give you some day off. We'll let you guys put Glasnow and Ohtani in your bullpen. You guys will be all ready to go get to the next round. So there you go.
Blue Jays, Phillies throwback to '93.
There you go, '93 throwback. There you go. There you go.
We need Brewers Seattle. Brewers Seattle.
There you go.
Brewers Seattle. I'm buying cable. I'm watching it. I'm watching on TV. I will go back and get TV in my house.
Man, I don't know. I'm telling you, the Seattle team, they don't want to see. That's a slooping-inducing ballpark. We had enough slooping-inducing with this Cleveland and Detroit game. That's why they started in there early, so hopefully no one sees it. That's why they started this game early. We have enough sleep-inducing games in this wild card round. Although it is built to some drama, but for the most part, it's been sleep-inducing there. All right,
You
guys.
still could have got some seats in Cleveland if you.
That's right.
You're living closer. I see some empty seats out in the outfield. You could have. I seen a whole row of seats. You could have enjoyed a whole row in Cleveland. So with the big games, they just couldn't fill up the stadium.
How is that fair? You roll out the Cleveland games at like 1:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Can you give me one night game so people actually have jobs could maybe go to one of them?
Right? What the heck? It's like all day games. All 3 of them. It's like, what do you tell your boss? Hey, I'm going to the Cleveland game, buddy. Sorry. I'm still sick today.
They games are usually in the factory cities. That's what they do in the factory cities is where they throw because they don't want to do more factories. So that's why they throw the day games in those cities. There you go. There you go. All right, draft out to the Drama Mamas. Get your game ready for tomorrow. WNBA finals tomorrow. There'll be more. There's all kind of drama circulating the WNBA right now with the commissioner. That's why I call them the Drama Mamas. You just got to watch it, man. It's just a lot going on. Any more last thoughts, guys? All
Oh
right.
yeah, the 2-3. Everybody keep talking about the 2-3. The 2-3 is a basketball show, so we're actually just getting started. The NBA's coming up.
The NBA 2-3 zone is basketball, so 2-3 zone will
Yeah,
convert.
man.
That's right. 2-3 zone will convert to NBA and maybe some college hoops in there.
Yeah,
So
obviously,
2-3
they obviously
zone.
won't be going over the full card.
Yeah,
We'll be
so
taking
we'll
some
win full
spots
card,
and
get some
making
spots.
some
So 2-3 zone continues. It's been a very, very, very popular segment here on the Tony YouTube channel. So 2-3 zone will convert to NBA, and then when college hoops comes in, hoops in
There
there
you
as
go.
well. So that's your 2-3. And we may have a little overlap with WNBA and NBA because I know some of these guys will be shooting in some NBA preseason in there too.
Oh,
So
yeah. It's
go
a
check it out.
basketball show. Yeah,
Basketball
everybody
show,
join in.
2-3 zone basketball show. It continues here as we finish this. As we finish the WNBA, perfect conversion to the NBA. They have the schedule. They have the schedule figured out in the NBA. And one shout out to the NBA. I will say this because they take a lot of heat. They don't celebrate after winning playoff series. They don't celebrate after clinching playoff spots. They celebrate when they win the title. So there you go, NBA.
Unless you're the Lakers and you celebrate when you make a trade and you hang a banner for Luka.
There you go. I want to.
Unless you're OKC and they didn't even drink half the booze that was left over, so they donated a whole bunch. So the way it's a celebration back in the 80s, 90s, where it doesn't look. I guess it depends on the team because there's some teams that are
but
still okay.
I got to credit the NBA and for not celebrating minor achievements. So I give the NBA credit.
Participation ribbons. Here you go. Here's your participation.
They deserve some praise because they've been hammered, but I will give them that praise. After seeing these guys go crazy, clinching backing into wild card spots and winning wild card series, even the Dodgers celebrating a wild card. So God.
I'm gonna throw out an NBA future.
Yeah,
I'll throw the Knicks out for the NBA Cup, October 31st, December 16th. Knicks are 13-2 odds apparently. Give me the Knicks.
All right, get New York fans start getting your. Remember, you get your reservations in Vegas. Remember, those early reservations are refundable. Make sure you can refund them if they don't make it. So get your reservations in for those hotels in New York.
Who's the coach again?
That's right. They fired their. Yeah, that's a good question. I forgot. Who's the Knicks coach?
I don't know. Kiki Vandeweghe? I don't even know.
Yeah,
They got Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
I mean, look at
who
their grouping is: the Bucks, the Heat, the Bulls, and the Hornets.
Hey, Hornets might be better this year. Remember, all these bad teams are healthy now, early in the season. So that's the problem with these bad teams from last year. They get healthier now. The guys that sat out, they tanked. They're back. Yeah, Adam Sandler will be in attendance. Yeah, all the superstars. Hey, give it to the Knicks fans. They show up even when they win or lose. That is probably the most. It's not Yankee fans because there's always a lot of empty seats in Yankee Stadium, but the Knicks fans show up to everything, man. That's the one fan base you got to give them credit for. They show up and they have enthusiasm, even if the team sucks. So even if that organist has to keep them awake, but he does a good job of getting them excited there. And that organist, their best organist in all the sports is the New York Knicks organist, having to go through all those bad seasons, keeping the fans alive. So I got to give
fade him in about an hour.
Get ready to fade him in an hour, guys. All right. That'll do it for the show, guys. Making a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony This Morning Show.